Hey guys, Robbie. I got a special guest here to say something.
Greetings, this is Wonder Woman. You are watching Pros versus Noobs.
Actually, Wendy, that's supposed to be pro teaches noobs. I know you like how to do, you like to do fighting and everything, but not everything's always.
And today, this is Azula from Avatar The Last Airbender. We're going to teach you how pros do things. They do it better than their brother. They're about to celebrate becoming an only child.
Yeah, I hear you say that a lot, Azula.
Yeah, noobs are just twerps and they all need to go to bed. They sure are. I can't stand a noob. You know who's a noob? Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I can't stand that guy. But he is my best friend, so whatever.
Oh, way to go, Mandy. So, yeah. What they said. Welcome to Pro Teaches Noobs. Hey guys, welcome to another Pro Teaches Noobs. I have with me Ian.
Hello.
And today we're going over something very obscure. We are going, and just showing you I have my own copy, Captain Universe, Universal Heroes. Captain Universe is a concept that's been around since the 70s. It's basically this whole idea of a sentient power, a source of power that goes to host the host and helps them out in the middle of an emergency. And Donny Cage, when they reveal, it's the polar opposite of the symbiotes. And I gotta say, that's actually a brilliant idea, given what I just described about how it jumps from host to host. That already sounds like a symbiote right there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The most famous
Maybe that's what I was thinking of, symbiote.
Yeah. But yeah, the most famous example is when Spidey had him during Acts of Vengeance, where...
Wait. What about Phoenix? Is it sort of like Phoenix, too?
Without the insanity.
Well, yeah, but like the jumping from host to host thing.
To a point, but in the case where it's going out of its way to actually help the world out.
Does it ever jump to 5 hosts at once and make 2 of them bang each other?
No.
Yes, I'm still angry about AVX.
Nah. But basically, the most famous example is when Spidey had it during Acts of Vengeance, where during a science lab accident, the power got stuck with him, but didn't fully activate. So he started having weird, powers that allowed him to be able to help deal with stuff when the villains came after him. And he actually punched Hulk into orbit.
Wow.
Wow. That's what you sounded like.
Wally.
Actually sound more like Baldy from Baldy's Basic.
I don't know that.
Hi. Okay, but anyway, but yeah, then at the end he finally got it, and then he used it to stop a tri-sentinel, where 3 sentinels merged into one.
Wait, that's not just something made up for Nick Spencer's run?
No.
Oh.
The tri-sentinel had existed for a long time. Also, when Roger Stern came back to Spidey and he did something stops the Juggernaut during the Brand New Day era, this also came back.
Oh, okay.
He utilized that. And it'll be utilized during Annihilation, and then Jonathan Hickman would utilize him and the power in a female host during his Avengers run. So the concept has been around a long time. Hell, there was a point where Bruce, and that's important to this, were joined with the Hulk, but then separated, and he was empowering Bruce to fight the Hulk. This was during the Bill Mantlo era, and Bill Mantlo wrote that story.
Ah, I see.
So it gave a chance to have Bruce actually fight the Hulk for once. Not a bad idea, huh?
Yeah, I mean, a little literal in the concept, but it works.
Yep. But yeah, so let's dive into this. Like I said, this whole point was just to reintroduce things for everyone. But as I once asked Jay Faber, the writer, that he said things fell through. Like the plans fell through pretty fast.
Wait, what fell?
Their original plans.
Oh, okay.
To what would have come out after this. That's why he kind of fell all tacked on into Annihilation, where his host then gets killed off pretty quickly. Yeah, the microverse 2 months ago.
Wait a minute. What Marvel hero is in the microverse again? Ant-Man?
No.
No?
Nope, Ant-Man's not usually involved with them. It's usually like its own world.
But
And
isn't
Hulk's
that where they went in the third movie?
the same name and everything, but treated very differently. Ant-Man is not usually associated. Hulk has had more association with the microverse.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
That's where one of his love interests, Jarella, came from.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I can barely see you in the camera, by the way.
I just think of it as like the Atom, because the Atom is really in.
Oh, I know, but yeah. No. He's not usually involved with the micro. Remember, microverse came from the Micronauts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was one of the things that they were able to keep over afterwards. Remember, Micronauts, Rom, and Godzilla were all part of the Marvel Universe.
Wait, what's Rom?
Rom Space Knight. You've never heard of Rom Space Knight?
Nope.
Look him up. Look him up, dude. They just are releasing the 3 omnibuses that collect that entire run.
Huh. Nope, I don't know this guy at all.
Yeah, it's a character that lasted for a book that lasted for years, well past when the toy failed.
Fascinating.
It gave us the dire race, among other things. Heck, Venom, back when it was the Flash Thompson, was joined up with the Space Knights. You know about that point, right? Venom, the Space Knight?
Nope. I have never liked Venom, partly because I only got into Spider-Man long after the 90s.
All right. But anyway, like I said, event catalog 034236. Expedition party has been successfully dispatched to the surface of a geological remnant. Singlet, observe. Language, undiscovered. Cataloging. Singlet, an entry sealed against vacuum. Agree, Xenon. Proceed. Singlet, chamber contents. Language fails me. Agreed. Chicago. Now, let me grab a towel and let me grab a towel, Leslie. You're shaking. Whoa, Leslie. I'm all right. I'm all right. I just got lightheaded there for a second. So you were just about to the part where you got this costume? Right. Yeah. So I'm just about gone. This guy is bound and determined to kill himself. And I'm starting to think that there's nothing I can do about it. Then I see the light. Literally a bright blue light. And then I felt this strength. It just rushed over me like a surge of energy. I've never felt it that way before, but it hasn't gone away. I still feel it, even now. So that blue light gave you superpowers and a superhero costume and told you to call yourself Captain Universe? Yes. Well, it didn't talk to me, but yeah, I just sort of know that I'm Captain Universe now. Leslie, you've known me since high school. I've always wanted to be able to help people and to give something back to our community. I thought I was making a difference as a cop, but now with these powers, just think of what I could accomplish. Ted, this is a lot to take in. I know, baby. And we'll talk more when I get back from patrol. Patrol? I thought you were off today. Not that kind of patrol. Oh, right. Now, he doesn't know that normally when they have the power, it's not permanent.
He looks so much like Superman.
But this is 5-5 Charlie. We have a 211 in progress, and we're taking heavy fire. Our ammo's having no impact. Suspects are wearing full body armor. We need backup now. Now? Is this soon enough? What the hell? I know, I can't believe it myself. Look what else I could do. Ow! Hey, I kind of felt that. Knock it off. What the? I went right through him. Burns, can you hear me? Keep back, pigs! Blam, blam. Burns, answer me. You think this is funny? You give me these powers, they don't even work? Well, if this is your idea of a gift, I don't need it. I don't want it. You hear me? Take the powers back.
Wait, why is it so short? Is this like a digital?
Oh, no. This was from a backup from when they brought back Amazing Fantasy.
Oh, it's a backup. Got it.
So these first two stories are backups that set things up.
Okay. It's funny how they're doing that again. Like, that goes away for like 5 years, and then they bring it back, and then it goes away for another 5 years.
Yep. Continuing event, catalog 034236. And cryogenetically maintained specimens, but successfully relocated the host vessel. Regulatory temperature must be maintained. Adjusting temperature control. Siglet. Xenon. Report. Language compensation complete. A cryogenic and chamber extracted from penal compound. Logical conclusion. Subject cryogenically suspended as punishment. Alert! Alert! Impending impact! Impending impact! Stop him! Damn, man, what's your problem? Just stay in there and just stay there. It's over. No, man. No, it ain't. Lieutenant Vargas, are you okay? I told you, Louise. It's just Gabe now. Of course, of course. Here, let me help you up. I can. No, damn it. I could do it. So how much did the little punk get away with? Only a few dollars. It's nothing to concern yourself over. Don't treat me like I'm useless, Louise. I wasn't. You literally only made off with a few dollars. Hardly worth getting killed and almost getting killed. Been there, done that, eh? Don't say it like that, Gabe. You saved 2 of your men after your Humvee hit that mine. So what? I'm a hero? What about Mills, the kid who was driving? I wasn't able to pull him out. Yes, Gabe, I'm saying that you are a hero. If that only makes you angry, I'm sorry. The people in this neighborhood have known you for a long time, and we're all very glad you made it back alive. But don't expect me to pity you. You're better than that. And out of the 2 people in this conversation, I'm not the one who thinks you're useless. I kind of like that. The guy's giving it to him straight, but it's like, we all care for you, dude. Gabriel Vargas. What the? I have been called the Uni-Power. In times of crisis, I endow those in need with the power to overcome their obstacle. Allowing wrong.
This is Green Lantern.
Yeah, allowing wrong. Except it's why if the power battery was mixed with the Guardians.
Right. But like, it's got so many Green Lantern vibes.
No, but right now it's kind of hard to avoid it. In time to endow those in need with the power to overcome their obstacles, allowing wrongs to be righted, justice to triumph. I do not be alarmed, Gabriel Vargas. You will not be harmed. So, did you come here to help me get even with the scumbags who took my legs? Because I'm sure Uncle Sam could use your help, Mr. Shiny Blue Globe. Even at its peak, the power I offer cannot undo the past. I appear before you with a different kind of proposition. Something has happened to the power I provided. It has been compromised, weakened. I need to bond with a host willing to aid me in determining the cause of this problem. And that would be me? Why? Don't you want someone a little more functional? I've observed you. You're a man of boundless courage and unbridled determination. And this mission is not without risk. Meaning I don't have much to lose, right? Correct? So if your almighty power isn't what it used to be, how are you going to boost me? I will endeavor to bond with and then replicate the abilities of a select few of the many human champions of that inhabit Earth. Well, geez, why not just ask one of your superhero pals to go on this mission for you? These champions perform a great service to Earth, and it would not be right for me to impose upon one of them to aid me in my cause, thereby taking them away from their duties. All right, I'll give you that. So then what's in it for me? If I'm able to replicate the appropriate superhuman abilities, I believe I can restore the use of your legs. Okay, good answer. Assuming the entire conversation is just a side effect from the new medication I'm taking, I'm in. You got a deal. So who's your first on your list of superheroes to visit? I shall approach the one called the Hulk. He and I share a bit of history. So basically the whole point of this, he's going to bond with other heroes to regain connection or the powers he used to have. In Hulk's case, strengths. You'll be able to duplicate it and bring back to what it used to be. So what do you think of this idea?
Blue Green Lantern.
Okay, besides that.
That's all that's coming to mind.
Bruce got caught in a bear trap.
Wait. Okay.
What?
I'm like, wouldn't he immediately turn into the Hulk?
Yep, and he does. Roar! You are the Hulk. Do not fear me. I know you. I mean you no harm. I seek the assistance of your alter ego. Sorry. Banner can't come out and play. I believe he can. Do not struggle. Let the Uni-Power calm you. Hulk is strongest one there is. What just happened? Beats me. Somehow and that thing put you back in the driver's seat. No fair. So Hulk is actually still conscious. That's different.
Ah.
What do you see about this idea of Hulk actually talking to Bruce?
Well, like I said, it's a bit literal, but it works.
Yep. That was most unexpected. Who is that? What's happening? What is this? Who's talking? Explain it to Banner slowly. Takes him a while to catch on. You have experienced this power before, Dr. Banner. I am the Uni-Power. The Uni-Power? That's right. We merged once. You split the Hulk off from me and gave me the power of Captain Universe. Correct. I travel the world and grant the Captain Universe powers to those of noble spirit in times of crisis. Is that why you're here? To make me Captain Universe again? To give me another chance to be rid of the Hulk? Keep dreaming, Scrawny. You couldn't beat me then, and you can't beat me now. Shut up. And why is he in my head? Why are you talking to me? You didn't talk to me last time. So in other words, in Uni-Power being sentient, this is actually something relatively new here. Normally, the power just went to them and they gave them their information. So normally it doesn't speak like the Green Lantern stuff.
Right.
My power has been compromised. I can no longer provide the instant knowledge I once could, so I must rely on a more direct form of communication. I was able to repress your transformation. You just got lucky is all, but I cannot diffuse you into two separate beings. Then why are you here? My purpose is twofold. I seek to bond with you and replicate the immense power of your alter ego. This I've already completed. Hey, I feel violated. Shut up, Hulk. Okay, so you needed the Hulk's power. What else is on your agenda? I need your assistance as well. I need you to find Dr. Gilbert Wells, a scientist who has studied my existence. He is the foremost expert on this planet, and I theorize that he may be able to allocate the origins of my power loss. I've actually heard of Dr. Wiles. I think I read one of his papers. But why can't you locate him yourself? You seem to find me without any problem. I was able to locate you because of the gamma radiation in your DNA and because you are in an isolated area. Finding a single individual in an urban landscape the size of Manhattan is beyond my current power. Did you say Manhattan? Big Apple, here we come. I can't go there. It's too risky. What do you think I'm doing all the way out here in the wilderness? I can't expose anyone else to the Hulk. Too many people have been hurt before. I can't do this. You'll have to find someone else. Wide. Is that all you? Your hesitation does not go unnoticed, Dr. Banner, but the situation is dire. Your transformation has been repressed. Your alter ego poses no danger to you or anyone else. Says you! Go on, Banner. Listen to him. Do your good deed for the day. What's the worst that could happen? Again, I do find it an interesting story. Interaction with them. It does, both this and the next one give us cases of something we normally wouldn't get with the characters. Dr. Wiles, I'm Bruce Banner. We spoke on the phone earlier.
Wait,
yeah.
He says Barnes. Is he like going under a pseudonym?
Bruce Barnes. Yeah. Yes. Remember, Bruce sometimes does that.
Well, I mean, if people know he's the Hulk, they wouldn't want to hang out with him.
Yeah. Yes. You wanted to speak to me about your field of study, about the Uni-Power. You know of the Uni-Power? Come in. How did you hear about my work? Squirrely little guy, 80. I read one of your papers in college and caught your Nova special a few years ago, too. Fascinating stuff. Oh, you flatter me. I hardly... Wait, just a moment. Did it happen to you, too? Did you experience the Uni-Power? I did once, yes. Quite a while ago. No kidding. Wow, it's like a class reunion, ain't it? Sorry to interrupt your conversation. Not at all, David. This is Mr. Barnes. He wants to talk with me about a project. Mr. Barnes, this is David Garrett, my partner. Come on, Banner. Shake hands like a man. So you're a scientist too. Ha! Hardly. He's the brains. I'm the wallet. I simply provided the fundings for Dr. Wiles' research. If he can unlock the secret of this Uni-Power, well, I'm sure you can understand how much our society could benefit from it. So how'd you find us anyway? And it's hard to explain. When I had the Uni-Power with me, I had access to all of its memories. Yes, that's right. But when it left, I had to resort to the internet. It took me a full morning of research, but I tracked him down. I never realized how much of your day spent yapping, Banner. Wake me up when this is over, will ya? Simply fascinating. I could never. Can you excuse me? I have to take this. This is Garnet, Agent Garnet. This is Control. We have contact. We scanned that guy who just showed up to talk to Wills, and we've got a positive hit on him. You know what to do. You bet I do. So where did you hear of the? Yeah, where did you hear of the Uni-Power? How did you get your research get started? Something tells me the answer to that question is going to be familiar to someone such as yourself. 22 years ago, I was on a cross-country flight when the plane was hijacked. I thought we were doomed. My entire life was flashing before my eye. And out of nowhere, this blinding blue light wrapped around me, calming me with its warmth. And in that next instant, I knew everything I needed to know. I knew about the Uni-Power, about Captain Universe, and most of all, I knew that I needed to stop these men. The only thing I didn't know was how the hijackers would have reacted. In my entire life, I never even raised my voice at someone, much less throw a punch. But none of that mattered. I had less than a minute before all the air in the plane was sucked out. I needed to be a man of action, not one of quiet contemplation. With the air pressure more or less stabilized, I got the plane in for a safe landing. And that was that. A few minutes later, and the power was gone. The entire affair took less than an hour, and yet it was the best 27 minutes, less than half an hour, and yet it was the best 27 minutes of my entire life. Since then, I've devoted myself to unlocking the secrets of the Uni-Power and finding a way to harness its power for the good of the world. So did you unlock the secrets? I mean, do you know where the power comes from? Something tells me you could answer that question, Mr. Barnes. Seeing as how the Uni-Power is within you right now, David. What is this? Where did you get that technology? You're making a mistake. I knew he was bad news. I don't think I am, Mr. Barnes. How do you know this? What's going on? Come on, Doc. You think you're the only one who wants to unlock the Uni-Power secret? Hold still, Mr. Barnes. This won't hurt a bit. This energy is doing something I've never experienced this before. Let me out, Banner. Let me handle this. No, too many people around. What are you doing? I demand an answer. This is a little something my friends of mine cooked up to help rip the Uni-Power away from its host. And my two metal friends are here in case it won't go peacefully. You're getting angry, Banner. I can feel it. Let me out. No. He's resisting. Hold him down. No. Come to Papa. This is wrong. This isn't what I wanted. Holy. Oh, my. Mr. Barnes, what? Barnes? Who's Barnes? Roar! We weren't expecting him, and we adapt. So, on. Okay. So everything we've got at him, even the weapons that haven't been tested. You know, I gotta say, I do like this idea. Of course, you're gonna have both good guys and bad guys who are be aware of it by this point and want to study it or weaponize it. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep.
Like even the weapons that haven't been tested. You want to go one at a time or both at once? Nah, fine, both at once. Like, roar! That guy was the Hulk. Can you believe it? What's happening to you, David? Why are you doing this? Nothing happened to me. Did it ever occur to you that there's more than one way to put the Uni-Power to use? The people I work for just have other ideas for how the Uni-Power can help change the world. That power was meant to do good. I won't let you corrupt it. No! Thank God. All right, we're hitting him with delta radiation. It seems to be hurting him, almost like it's making him weaker. Interesting. We'll have to add that to the file for future consideration. Like, so for the first time, we actually seen Hulk actually empowered.
Wow.
And
With
Hulk,
light
you need to take these. You need to take these robots out now and get in there and help Dr. Wiles. Wiles, get out of Hulk's head. Kind of annoying, isn't it? And is it Hulk behind you? Now Hulk is really one and strongest one there is. Great job, Hulk. Now hurry, please. Dr. Wise, remember? What are you looking at? Roar! Huh, that you got bigger stones than I gave you credit for, little guy. What? No. Oh, no. I didn't do this. I didn't. The guy's dead. We were struggling, and then there was a bright flash. They must have been, and that must have been you bonding with the Uni-Power. And when I look back, David was, well, you see, sirens. Time for round 2. Oh, Hulk, no! The police aren't here for you. You can get away. You can take Dr. Wiles with you. Banner wants me to run. Says I should take you with me. No, I thank you, but I would not be well suited for the life of a fugitive. I didn't do this. I'm confident my innocence will be proven. I came this close to finally finding what I've been looking for, didn't I? Ah, well, perhaps it just wasn't my time. Now you, and you go. Hurry before they get here. All right. Police, don't move. Law Office of Nelson and Murdoch. How can I direct your call? I need to speak with Matt Murdoch, please. It's important. So now we have Daredevil.
Oh, it's the cover image.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the prosecutor just relayed to you the facts of the case. My client, Dr. Gilbert Wills, was found standing over the body of his business partner, Mr. David Garrett. The two men had been struggling, and Mr. Garrett was killed when he was struck in the head by a brick. A brick, the prosecution alleges, which was wielded by my client. But what the prosecution didn't tell you was what else was going on during the struggle between the two men. Just outside their office, the creature known as the Hulk was seen by dozens of witnesses fighting two enormous robots. Truly a fantastic sight, I'm sure. Ha! Get it?
Mm-hmm.
And why am I telling you this? Because, like it or not, we live in a world where fantastic things happen, and sometimes those, Mr. Murdoch. I'm sorry, Your Honor. May I have a moment to confer with co-counsel? A quick one. Man, is everything all right? I'm not sure, Foggy, but there's something about the guy in the back, all the way at the end. What's he look like to you? What guy? I don't see anyone in the back, all the way at the end. Yeah, there's no one there. There, he's leaving. Matt! Your Honor, I'd like to request a short recess. Like, who are you? So you really are Murdoch, eh? And you can see me. How about them? Can you see them too? He can see through our cloaks. And cloaks. Watch. No worries. Sorry, keep on feeling a sneeze at the cop. Don't you hate that?
Yep.
You're fast. What are you guys? Mutants hopped up on MGH mainly? What's your angle? You can answer me now or after you're severely bruised. Your call. You sure those are our only two options? I guess there's no point in being cloaked anymore, neither. Ugh, strong too. What the? Now he has the power, which of course would replace their senses, but now Matt can see. Dude, think about that. Matt can see now.
That's crazy.
Oh
That's like Superior Iron Man.
Oh my God. I can see. What happened to him? Look at his costume. I don't know, but I don't think we should mess with him. Let's get out of here. I told him you're real, so I told him, you really think no one can tell? Daddy, I want some ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. All these noises start to overwhelm him because it's enhancing his senses. Do not be afraid, Matthew Murdoch. I am known as quiet. Please, I need to concentrate. I like this. Look. He just concentrates and just tunes it all out. It's like what he did back in Man Without Fear.
Yeah.
What he learned from Stick. Okay, now that I think I've got things under control. You're the Uni-Power, am I right? A correct assumption. I presume Dr. Wiles informed you of my existence? Yes, he gave me the full rundown. You're some all-powerful energy source that grants great power to random people in times of crisis. To become Captain Universe, use those powers to save the day, and then you take the powers back and head on to the next lucky soul. How am I doing so far? You are more accurate than not. Did Dr. Wiles inform you of my current situation? He told me your power's been erratic lately. Something about the last person who became Captain Universe nearly getting killed when his powers gave out. So you convinced Bruce Banner to help you track down Dr. Wiles, because Wiles has done more research on you than anyone else alive. All because for one brief affair, he was Captain Universe, 20 years ago? But it turns out, so yeah, summarizing everything. But I love it. Any idea what those invisible guys have to do with this? Their involvement is unknown to me. While your power is still good for something, I feel stronger than ever, and my senses. My God, you restored my sight. It's just temporary, though, isn't it? You are correct. Your senses are increased only as long as we are bonded. I am copying your genetic makeup so that I may replicate your enhanced senses when I bond with other individuals. Then I suppose I should enjoy every moment of this sunset, huh? You can really see. You can really see this? Foggy, how many fingers am I holding up? Foggy, we need to work on the problem here, you know. Although I never realized how goofy your bow ties look. I like this. Again, it's tapping with something we normally couldn't get. You know what I mean? You're hilarious. So those invisible commandos, yeah, what's their angle? I figure there's two options. They're either there for Wiles or for the Uni-Power. Either and wrong, there's three options. The third one is they're there for you. You occasionally tick people off, you know. Me? Get out of here. Shocking yet true. Well, let's assume for now they aren't my new arch nemesis. Wiles said that Garrett, his financial backer, was working for someone else who had designs of the Uni-Power. If this someone else had access to robots that can take on the Hulk, he or she could have access to some superpowered henchman, right? So you're assuming that the mysterious figure had his goons keeping an eye on the trail because why? What did he hope to get out of it? Well, if he still wants the Uni-Power, but the Uni-Power left the scene inside the Hulk. And the Hulk's pretty hard to track once he switches back to Bruce Banner. So this mysterious man says, hey, the Uni-Power came to see Dr. Wiles once, and they never finished their talk. So if I keep an eye on Wiles, maybe I'll find the Uni-Power. I'm paraphrasing, of course. And now the Uni-Power's in me, which they know. Oh, God, they're going to crash in here, aren't they? They're going to come crashing in here looking for you. They're probably outside right now. They're not outside right now. Trust me, I'd hear them or smell them. Wait a minute. That's it. What's it? Are you sure you can do this? Am I sure? No, but I think it's worth a shot. I got pretty good at picking out distinctive smells with my regular enhanced senses. With my new enhanced senses, I might actually be able to pinpoint one of the commandos if he's not too far away. One of them wore some really awful cologne. Please, I need something. I need a complete silence to perform this trick.
Has Daredevil ever done like a bloodhound thing?
He has on occasion, not often, but he does. But remember, smell can only go so far.
Not if you're a dog.
True, but his senses aren't dog level.
But why not?
Like, waiting on confirmation to hit Murdoch's house. Sounds like a no-brainer to me. Everyone knows the guy's Daredevil. And if the Uni-Power's inside of him, let's just get him. I think Amanda is wondering if they should send us backup. Yeah, right. Like it's going to take any more than 4 of us to take him. Care to test that theory? How'd he find us? Wouldn't you believe? And would you believe I could smell you all the way across town? Duh! Guys, flashbang! Ah! Uni-Power, I need you to leave. Are you certain that is wise? I'm still not adjusting to the amplified senses you've given me. They're a liability. I think I can take these guys, but I need to do it my way. Look at that! It's leaving. Don't think you'll be breaking this wire. Don't need to. Hey, I can't get a beat on him. I thought that thing left him. Dirt! Ah! I hotwire us a way out of here. Come on! Guys, wait! Some friends. Leaving you all alone with me. Who are you working for? You're lying. I didn't even say anything yet. You didn't have to. Let's try it again. Who are you working for? So these guys actually work for AIM.
Oh, really? Well, that makes some sense.
Yep. Natasha, hey, it's me. I need a favor. So you're dropping the charge against Dr. Wiles, and you're okay with that? And with that, Mr. Rollins, Agent Kanata has a man in custody who's confessed the murder, Your Honor. Besides, the case has gone federal now. It's out of our hands to prosecute. Shield security protocol prevents me from giving into detail, Your Honor. But I thank everyone for their cooperation in this case. Mr. Murdoch, a moment, please. Thanks for reaching out to our mutual friend on this one. Glad I could help. Thank you for help. Thanks for your help for getting Dr. Wiles released so quickly. So you believe Lombardi's story? The AIM Commando? Yeah, I think it plays. He was in the room with Wiles and Garrett and Banner the whole time, keeping an eye on things for AIM. It's just so they just happened to get that guy who actually did the killing. That's a little far-fetched.
What's
What'd
the
you
little
say?
thing on his cheek?
Oh, earpiece. Oh no, that. Oh, I don't know. It's a tattoo, I guess.
Why has he got a tattoo?
Hold on, let me look up who this guy is. Agent Kanata. Okay, so he's actually existed in Marvel before. He was introduced in the Amazing Fantasy books along with other characters. He basically has connections with Scorpion, the female Scorpion.
Huh.
You know,
What's that have
Camilla.
to do with the tattoos? Does she have tattoos like that?
No, it's just something distinctive to give him.
Oh, okay. Like a haircut.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah. So anyway, I doubt they even meant for the frame Wiles. In fact, they probably didn't want that to happen since it drove the Uni-Power underground, so to speak. They had Lombardi attend Wiles' trial in hopes that the Uni-Power would show up. Has Lombardi given up his bosses yet? Not yet. We've got 2 teams of interrogators working on him as often as we're allowed. But so far, he's only put himself in. They condition these guys pretty good. So it is Uni-Power. Any idea where it's located now? Nope. You wouldn't tell me if you did know, would you? I bet it sucks that you still have to wear those sunglasses. But how would you explain suddenly having your sight back, right? Foggy about my sight. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought this for you. It's that photo I took of you and Milla that time we were all at a picnic in the park. I thought you might want to see what she looks like. Foggy-eyed. She looks beautiful. See? That's sweet, isn't it?
So, I thought he could, like, see the ink or something.
No. Not on a photo.
But, like, there's this nonsense answer that, like, he can see the different heat that is absorbed by the different colors and stuff.
It depends on the writer, dude.
Okay, so this is not one of those writers.
No. I guess the hog did quite a number on his place. It was not his fault. Thank you for coming. How did you, and you didn't have to come here. I know the Uni-Power believes you can help figure out what's happened to its power, and I wanted to see the thing through to the end, I guess. I have some theories, but first, why did you abandon me? I do not understand the question. I was in jail for weeks. Do you know how hard that was for a man of my age and my demeanor? The fate of humanity wasn't hanging in the balance. But why couldn't you have helped me and get through that? Dr. Wiles, the Uni-Power did help you by helping me to. I beg your pardon, but I'm not talking to you, sir. I understand my choice of actions caused you to be upset. That was not my intent. In truth, I am hesitant to bond with any human until I can rectify my power fluctuation. The last time I bonded with a civilian, he nearly died. I would not wish that to happen to you.
Was that Mr. Superman in the first story?
Yes. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. I had to say something. Now, about your power lines. I wish I had more helpful information to give, but having never actually studied you up close, I had to base most of my research on examining old evidence and trying to determine a pattern in your appearance. To that end, the best I've been able to pinpoint is to pinpoint your place of origin as somewhere in the microverse. Perhaps returning there would shed some light on your troubles. What about AIM? I beg your pardon? Sounds like AIM has been cataloging the Uni-Power's movements almost as long as you have. Maybe they've collected some data that would prove helpful. But how would you find these AIM people? Come on, Doctor. Surely you've heard how the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. Now we got X-23.
All right.
It is still in her early days.
She looks like she's got Donna Troy's bra.
Anything? No, I'm scanning the full electromagnetic spectrum, and I'm not getting jack. How do they know that thing can even be detected? Beats me. I don't work in the science division, but they've been tracking and studying this thing for years. Decades, I hear. So who are we to question them? Friggin' nerds. I signed on to see the world, travel to new places, not run tests for friggin' nerds. I know. but I better get help and get back to helping the forensic guys shift through that broken glass over there. Now what are they doing? Still running their tests, looking for any trace of the Uni-Power, I bet. And this Uni-Power thing what is it again? You were briefed this morning, Scorpion. Yeah, what can I say, Kanata? A briefing is too much like a lecture for me. I just zone out, go to my happy place, So, and now, I gotta ask, how much you know about this Scorpion?
Nothing.
Fred Van Lente created her, but you know what interesting thing that other editors came up with because they felt there was something special about her? They tried to establish that they never confirmed it, but she may be Bruce Banner's daughter with Monica, the head scientist for AIM, Monica
Rambeau?
No. Hold on. She was in the Avengers game.
Ah.
Rappaccini.
Okay.
Because they had a fling once.
How long ago?
Well, no. The fling was obviously long enough to consider that she might be Bruce's daughter. I'm talking about in-universe. In-universe, they had a fling.
What I'm saying is, how old is Bruce supposed to be?
Well, to be fair, this girl's supposed to be, hold on. Hold on. She's supposed to be, she's also genetically engineered.
Like Damien?
Yeah.
Okay.
So her age was probably
a whale womb.
Yeah. But yeah, they don't say what her age is at all. That stinks. Too bad he hasn't done much since Gargan took back the mantle.
Was that during King in Black?
No. This was during the Gauntlet of Brand New Day.
Oh.
Yeah. So around Amazing 626.
That was a while ago.
Long while ago, yeah. But
yeah, I have deliberately avoided reading almost any of Brand New Day. So if it happened then, I don't know about it.
Okay, but anyway, so we get another summary again of what happened. Blah, blah, blah.
The cosmic quantity.
Yep. Oh, but then some people get involved, and then they're ready to shoot them. Oh, X-23. What? Where did? Code Red! Code Red! Oh, and yeah, she's killing these guys. And yet, because of her senses, she can smell them.
Because she's a dog. This is a joke.
I know. Just double checking to make sure if still Jay Fairbairn writing all this, but like I said, Yost and Craig Kyle both still gave tips, on how to write her.
Sounds good.
Yep. Who's that chick? I don't know her name, but I've seen her around the shelters and stuff. Maybe she was following us. But I like the artist here. Oh, this is Francis Portela.
It's certainly better than some of the past artists.
You don't like some of the other artists?
Some of them have, they are, as some people say, not ready for prime time.
You're talking about in this or in the other artists in this?
Yeah.
But what the hell's going on? It's the other commandos, the one from Lombardi's unit. They have cloaking capability. That girl doesn't stand a chance. What the? Oh no. Now notice she has a jacket and then jacket's gone. And then when
they white.
What?
And her paints are white.
Yep. And her top and her hair is all Starfield.
Stolen from Donna.
The Uni-Power. It's in her. Ah! Now, of course, he's going to gain, Uni-Power's going to gain the regeneration powers from her.
Oh,
Obviously.
I didn't know it was gaining powers from the hosts.
I told you it was. It was gaining the strength from Hulk, the
Right.
senses from Daredevil. So here it will be getting the regeneration.
Ah.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yep.
Just another couple of seconds till it's charged, and this puppy will suck the Uni-Power right out of her. I know what you're doing. You're thinking I'm not playing fair? Maybe I should have said ready, set, go. Ching! Hey! Whoa, whoa, I'm on your side, okay? They're the bad guys, remember? Thanks. So listen, I'll try to draw their fire while... Hey! Oh, man. Hang on, man. Crap. I am called the Uni-Power. Do not be alarmed. Only you can hear me. Scorpion. It's Kanata. We've got you inside. Nice work, by the way. From we can tell, it looks like the Uni-Power's in the girl. Whoever she is. Don't blow your cover, but stay with her, okay? I mean you no harm. I have amplified your natural abilities. I seek your assistance. The men who you were fighting have been collecting information on me. This is not information they should have. Are you willing to venture to their lair and destroy the records before they can use them to do me harm? Flashback to her origin.
Dun dun dun.
I will help
Now, does
you.
the Uni-Power like gain access to its host's memories?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why. Now, I doubt he needed to bring this up for her. Because that would be a dick move.
Yeah. It felt a little manipulating.
No, but I don't think he did. I think that was a natural thing for her.
Okay.
Like, huh? What's that? Nothing. Just don't let her just walk away. Stick with her. Hey, and whoa, hey, wait up. Where are you going? These men. I need to find their lair and destroy it. Okay, a road trip then. Sounds cool. Count me in. No. Stay with her, damn it. So, do you know where their lair is? No. Then I have to come along because guess what I know that you don't know. All right, Mr. Lombardi, we need to know the location of AIM Stronghold from which you and your crew were deployed. If you don't feel like cooperating, we'll turn the session over to Agent Morrow from our telepath division. He can go into your mind and retrieve the information we need, but I'm told it's not exactly pleasant. Okay, I'll talk. Thanks, man. No problem. So wait, do we really have a telepath division? Please. Morrow has trouble reading a John Grisham novel, much less say what's mine. I like that. It was a bluff.
This is so 2006.
But I like that still. That's still funny. It feels more like a natural comedic beat than an MCU comedic beat. Would you agree?
I don't know about natural. It feels a bit dated to me.
All right. It passed me through the Scorpion's earpiece. I got the intel she needed. So, this is an interesting way to travel. You're the quiet type. Got it. Well, since you're having... But yeah, like I said, Fred Lente created Scorpion. So again, you have another writer. This Jay Faber is writing two characters he didn't create, but writing them very well.
Uh-huh.
I do appreciate it. This is still during the point where they respected, other characters' creations. I'm Scorpion, the good one, not the one who fights Spider-Man, because it'd be easy to mix me up for a big guy with a green tail. X-23. What's that? They call me X-23. X-23. That's an interesting. Oh, hey, this is it. This is us. Kind of Batman looking on that image, wouldn't you say?
It has very strong Dark Knight Returns vibes, yes.
As Terra Strong go, I guess this isn't really what I was envisioning. Now, we've got to figure out a way in, or we could just, well, sure, that's one option. So I guess I'll take the upstairs, and there's no one here. So I'm thinking some sort of basement, right? Like the top of the house is just for show, but downstairs is where the real magic happens? Why, yes, Scorpion, I was thinking the same thing. Whoa, when I was a kid, I think that's why they had her, because they have her be more chatty, otherwise there'd be nothing but mostly silent pages. You want to bet?
Yep.
But again, no, but she's not annoying, though, wouldn't you say?
I mean, she's a little generic, but she's fine.
Yeah. But look at this, then. Look here. Whoop. Well, that was rude. I like little visual gags like that. You're too late. I'm the only one left here. This whole place is set to self-destruct in 3 minutes. There's some kind of data upload going on. I think this is all of their intel on that Uni-Power. See if you can throw in a disk or redirect it to one of our servers, Scorpion. We need that information. No! What just happened? What was that? What just happened? The Uni-Power made me stronger. I can hear things better. I've been listening to that man talking to you. You thought you can get the information for yourself, so your masses can force the Uni-Power to do what they wanted. I won't let that happen. She played us, Scorpion. Bring her in. Do you copy? Scorpion? Hey, where are you going? Sir, X-23 just took off into another part of the compound. I can't follow her. This place is going to blow any second. She lied!
Boom.
Scorpion, do you copy? What happened? I made it out, sir, but X-23, she didn't make it. She was still inside when the place blew. Oh, I'm glad I'm glad you're all right. Hang tight. We're 5 minutes out. Will do. Scorpion out. I like that.
I mean, it's very oh man, what is that? It's kind of like year 1 where Gordon says, "I can't see anything without my glasses."
Yep. The data collected by the advanced idea mechanics is now lost to them. You have my thanks. Where will you go? I am not certain. This planet has many great minds. Perhaps one of them will be able to produce the solution to my problem. Regardless, I can now safely continue my search for answers without fear of being exploited. Good luck. And so it is the fight. Now, this is back when Eliandra was still alive. And so it is the finding of the Shi'ar Empire that the Uni-Power has become dangerously unstable and can pose a very serious threat to any populated planet. As such, it needs to be apprehended and brought back here for evaluation. I trust you are up to such a task. I, Empress Liliandra, gladiators mightiest of the Imperial Guard, will not fail you. Next, we got Invisible Woman. Fascinating. Whatchamacallit? It's called the Uni-Power, Ben. Right. So this Uni-Power, it can beef up anyone it wants. Give them cosmic level powers. In theory, yes. The Uni-Power, blah, blah, another summary again. So where did this thing come from, Reed? Is it some kind of life form? That's a good question. It's definitely self-aware. But I think so. Basically, they're studying the Uni-Power right now. See? Now, let me double check who drew this one. This was drawn by James Reyes. I like this artwork too. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I'd say this is ready for prime time.
Oh,
Colors are a bit muddy though.
Oh, he drew the Hulk Destruction comic. That was released to coincide with the Hulk Ultimate Destruction game. But anyway, but then Fantastic Four. I'm Gladiator of the Imperial Guard. The device you are harboring is dangerously unstable. I am under orders to transport it to the Shi'ar Empire for further study and containment. We remember you from that last time we tangled, pal. You want this thing, you gotta go throughout. The run's right. Ben, Johnny, no. Gladiator isn't our enemy. Let's discuss this. No time for discussion, Reed Richards. I don't wish to engage you in combat, but the Uni-Power must return with me. My analyzer, it's going to. Are you insane? You say you don't want to fight us, so you nearly blow us up? And he was using his heat vision, his own. Remember, you know, Gladiator is meant to be a XP of Mon-El, right?
Really?
Because the Shi'ar, the Imperial Guard, are something based off of the Legion.
Really?
Yeah. Hence why he has I-beam vision and everything. He's supposed to be Mon-El. I always like that little fact. The Uni-Power, it's vanished. Can I please hit him? Take it easy, Ben. Gladiator, perhaps if we work together, we can determine the cause of the Uni-Power's troubles. That will not be necessary. I have a remote tracking device that can pinpoint the Uni-Power's location. I suspect it may have bonded with one of you, and this will tell me if that's so. What Reed's trying to say is, quiet, woman. You know, I've had just about enough of you. Like, whoop! Oops. Look how hard she hit him. Now, obviously from Sue, the Uni-Power is going to gain her force fields and everything.
Ah. It should gain stretchiness, though.
No. It's only enhancing her powers. It's not going to give her other powers she doesn't have.
No, it should possess Reed and get stretchiness, too.
No, they don't. Susie, what got into you? Don't you see? It's the Uni-Power. It's inside her. You feel it, Sue. Your husband is correct, Susan Richards. I sought refuge by binding myself to your form. Your existing powers have been amplified, and it appears you possess new ones in addition. I appear to be receiving a rather large spike in energy, which could explain the overwhelming amount of power that now resides in you. It's the Uni-Power. Did you hear him? He bonded with me. We didn't hear anything, sis. As long as we are linked, only you can hear me. What's he saying now? Reed, shush. I can't listen to both of you at once. It was not my intention to impose on you any more than I already have, but I'm in need of your protection against the one called Gladiator. My mission is too critical to allow myself to be incarcerated on his homeworld. Don't worry. With all the power I can feel coursing through me, I can safely say that Gladiator is in no position to take you anymore. You don't anywhere you don't want to go. Now, Sue, don't get cocky. Remember, the Uni-Power is in a state of flux. Who knows how long these new powers will even crash? I warned you. I warned you that the Uni-Power was unstable. And now I can see that it's embedded itself inside Mrs. Richard, corrupting her with its rogue power. Fight it, Mrs. Richard. Your willpower is the key to your victory. The Uni-Power isn't influencing me, Gladiator. You're wrong. It doesn't pose a threat. She can't see it. She's too far gone. Idiot. Buddy, I've been saying the same thing about you for years. Ben, wait. Gladiator just wants to help. There's no reason to fight. It's time for the time for talk is past. I must contain the Uni-Power before it can bring harm to this world or any other. If that means engaging the four of you in combat, so be it. Johnny, wait. On what? I've got this. Nice mohawk, by the way. You trying to bring it back? Whoosh. Okay, so don't burn. I'll just turn it off, No, Johnny. If you want the Uni-Power, Gladiator, come and get it. Atta girl, Susie. Take him away from all these innocent folks. Indeed. I just hope the Uni-Power doesn't suffer another power outage when Sue needs it most. So Sue can actually fly now. And she is loving the exhilaration of it. Let go. I can't. Oh, just look at this.
Underwater, or what is she doing?
It's thanks to the she has a force field around her. Look.
Got it.
This is good artwork, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more or less good.
Where are you? I know you're here. I've never seen you hurting like this. Just stay down. We can talk. I know you're not a bad man. Stubborn, but not bad. Never. I must protect Sue. I'm okay, Reed. Glad to hear it, honey. I'm afraid there's a problem. We just received reports of a tsunami heading for the Northern California coastline. It's due to hit in minutes. Oh, my. That's from us. That's from our fight on the ocean floor. I just know it. We'll take care of it, Reed. I don't care. You and I are the only ones who can stop the tsunami from decimating the California coastline. I'm not under any kind of possession from the Uni-Power, I assure you. And to prove it, the Uni-Power is bonding with you, because the only way we'll reach the coast in time is if the Uni-Power amplifies your flight speed. I see now. Hang on, Mrs. Richards. It is going to be close. I'm going to need the Uni-Power again if I'm going to pull this off. Whoa!
That's very cool.
Sounds like you saved the day. They didn't really save the day. It ain't the first time. And,
you know what that makes me think of?
What?
When Kitty phased the bullet through Earth.
Yep.
Classic.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, but still holding. I know. But still holding it back an entire tidal wave that stretched for miles. That's pretty cool. You got to admit. Indeed, it was indeed cool. I must apologize again for my behavior. I acted only with the best of interest in civilized planets in mind. We know. It's okay, Gladiator. Okay, let's hear it. It's usually a bad thing. Not necessarily, Ben. I suspect that your power fluctuations and data loss are a direct result of some sort of outside influence. But you're not able to determine what or who? Unfortunately, no. I've exhausted every test I can think of. And may I suggest the Uni-Power accompany back to the Shi'ar Empire. where scientists may have a better look into determining the culprit responsible for this. I assure you, you would be our guest, not a prisoner, and I accept. We shall leave at once, but not before I make sure I didn't injure Mrs. Richard in our misunderstanding. Injure me in your dreams, big guy. It was, well, yeah, I'll say it. I haven't had that much fun in a long time. Good luck to the both. Good luck to the both of you. Ah! Well, well, well. What do we have here? Last issue. Gladiator. Now we're back to the original artist again from the first issues. Gladiator, are you awake? I am now. I feel terrible. What happened? Where am I? I can't move. You are being held, along with many others, inside some sort of stasis field, I surmise. How did this happen? Who are the others? You are escorting me back to the Shiara homeworld in the hopes that your scientists could help discover the source of my problem. You're being blah, blah summary. I'm too weak to break through the stasis field on my own. Perhaps if you were to bond with me and add your power to mine, remember that my powers have been behaving erratically. If you are prepared to accept the risk that, yes, I do, and just do it. Darn! What happened? How odd. I cannot penetrate the stasis field either. Fascinating. Well, I believed I asked for identification on that glowing arm at least 10 clicks ago. Who's got answers for me? We combed the archives and finally got a hit. It's called either the Uni-Power or the Enigma force, depending on which text you're using. We believe it's some sort of sentient energy form that can grant cosmic level powers to sentient beings and act with an altruistic bent. Where did it come from? We don't know. Where was it going? We don't know that either. But it's made of energy? Cosmic level energy? According to numerous sources, yes, sir. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Are you comfortable, Gladiator? That's right. I know who you are. I'm a very firm believer in knowing what I'm ingesting. Ingesting? What are you talking about? Who are you? My name's Cross Socks. I have a very special kind of appetite. I feed on the energy force that lies in others. I must say, you will make for quite a filling meal. I haven't felt this good in eons. Look, it's buffing him up. Just by being near him.
Not good.
And you look delicious. No, stop. This is not how it works. No. Oh, by the ghost of Zenla, there's a disturbance in the power of power cosmic, the likes of which I've never felt. I must find its source. So, pretty good, huh? Sir, not now. I'm pretty sure you're going to want to see this, sir. You better hope you're right. Can I help you with something? You are wielding cosmic energies that are not your own, and that are not yours. Yeah? Said who? I am the Silver Surfer. I am one with the power cosmic, and the cosmic energies residing with you do not belong there. What's that? You want some of this cosmic energy? Fine! Duh! You don't know what you're doing. The energy within you is more than you control. Duh! Son, I've been controlling energy since before you were old enough to polish yourself. And who are you to tell me what's mine? Jam! Damage was poured. That was a direct hit. I'm checking. I'm waiting for. Oh no, we've lost 2 gyroscopes. It started. We're going to get pulled into the planet's atmosphere. I feasted on some powerful people before, but never anything like this. Gladiator alone is pretty impressive. But with the Uni-Power, forget about it. You feel that? The heat? I love it. Is that it? Is that all you've got? Because Hey, wait a second. Where's that fancy board of yours? Funny you should ask. Ah! We've lost it. Nothing's responding. Prepare for impact. Impact? We'll board up before impact. This can end. It's up to you. Just forsake the cosmic energies you plundered, and I'll be on my way. I keep telling you, I don't give energy. I take it. Of course, we know where this is going. Come on, that's it. Do you really wish to feast on the power cosmic? So be it. Ah, wait, stop. That's better. You have my thanks, Nordrad. The monster's control over energy kept me in prison. It was an honor. But now I must ask for your assistance. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Silver Surfer, do I have you to thank for my strengths returning? No thanks are necessary, old friend. You must focus on saving the innocent people aboard this craft. How did you know about the people inside? The Uni-Power IR-1. Our knowledge has been pooled. I think we did it. Indeed. Now let us return the craft to a safe orbit. It's not like we feel any loyalty to the guy. We just knew that working his crew was better than ending up, like one of his victims in the stasis field. Pretty much. Fret not. I will see that Karaskis reaches the proper authorities and his prisoners are given medical attention. Then we can continue on our way to the Shi'ar Empire so our scientists can examine this Uni-Power. That is no longer necessary. The fusion of our cosmic powers has allowed me to temporarily seal the Uni-Power against those who would do it harm. It is not a permanent cure, but the influx of my cosmic energy should prevent any further tampering with the Uni-Power. Do you trust me enough to let the Uni-Power return to Earth so it can complete its mission? We've been through a lot together over the years. If you say the Uni-Power is no longer a threat to anyone, I must take you at your word. Farewell, Gladiator. Travel well, my friend. You got to be kidding me! Gabriel Vargas. We have returned. We? Who's we? My apologies. I have returned. And your friend would be? I am the Silver Surfer. You must be a remarkable individual if the Uni-Power has chosen you to aid in its mission. Yeah, well, I get up, but I think it's time you did get up, Gabriel. Whoa! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, this is weird. This feels so weird, but in a good way. Yeah. Yeah. Your mission isn't going to be easy. Are you sure you're ready? I was born ready. My mom always said that nothing worth doing was ever easy. And that was it. So how was that?
Well, I wouldn't say it's Gravity, which is one of my favorite super obscure early 2000s Marvel titles.
But
it's fine. It's
what
very Green Lantern.
It was. Okay, you keep comparing that. But overall, what would you say about why what did you think about how this being a snapshot of 2000s Marvel?
I mean, it's fun. I like that as a concept. It's sort of like the front lines books for Civil War and World War Hulk.
Right. Yep. Which one was your favorite of the one shots?
Most of them had their charms. I mean,
kind of hard to say, huh?
None of them really stood out, but like all of them were pretty pleasant, I would say.
Right. So now, what about the artwork?
Well, some of I did not like the artwork for the Daredevil one.
You didn't?
I wasn't super impressed with the backup artist,
which is also the Hulk and this artist,
right? But I mean, it's perfectly serviceable. It's a bit forgettable art, honestly. It's never like really bad.
Purpose for this miniseries, in other words.
It's perfectly serviceable.
Right.
I would never be like, oh man, that artist I saw, I need to see him again.
Right. But overall, though, I mean, and what do you think about the stuff with Captain Universe, the concept of it?
Conceptually, it's not my thing. Cosmic, both DC and Marvel's cosmic stuff, it's not my kind of sci-fi. So
yet you seem to like Green Lantern.
I only like Green Lantern because Jeremy Adams is writing it.
All right. But what did you see? But what did you see about the stuff with Daredevil? I haven't even been able to see.
Well, it was way better than Superior Iron Man.
And what about was Hulk, keeping him repressed and all that? What did you think about that? You don't usually get that.
I'm just not as big of a Hulk guy, so it's a little tricky for me.
All right. X-23, I think, was probably one of the more interesting ones, but they a Scorpion just yapping. But I think overall this was a nice, fun story. It's a shame it didn't go anywhere.
So, nobody picked this up?
Oh, like I said, when we would see Gabriel Vargas again, he would be during Annihilation, and he would get killed off quickly.
Oh, that's very disappointing.
And we never found out what happened with the Uni-Power. It's since gone back to its full strength again. No one ever cleared it up. Which that's a shame, because they had a lot of setup here and it just fell flat. Don't you hate when stories do that?
I mean, kind of like Ricky Barnes, in my opinion.
Oh, right. But again, no, but hey, you guys still say this was at least an interesting. You're glad we went over this. Wasn't bad, just
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
okay. It is what it is. Here's what I rank. I would rank it as either utter crap, mediocre, it existed. I would put it under it existed. Would you agree?
Yeah. I think
you know what I mean by that. You know what I mean by that, right? Like it exists. Like it's not bad, not great, but it existed. It's not memorable, but not in the memorable like you don't want to remember it.
Yeah, I definitely am like, oh man. So there's some comics like Trouble that I literally want the time back that I spent reading them.
I got a copy of that.
No. We are not doing Pro Beats Noobs on that. You do that with some other poor sap.
But this is under, like I said, it's not memorable, but it's not. I wish it never existed. Like I said, that's why I say it exists. It existed is right smack dab in the middle, leaning a little bit towards not bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for joining me on this one. Thank you everyone else, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.